Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef right here. Shout out my niggas, Culture 6. Get it in, baby. You know we do real hip-hop. 100, nigga. 1.
Culture 6, you know what I'm saying? This is where that real hip-hop is.
And you are now checking out Culture 6.
Experience. Experience.
Check this out, man. It's the H9C.
What up, man? This is Ghost.
This is Anthony Anderson. Big shout out to Culture 6.
To the main event.
Big Willie style. What's good?
What's up, Ray? What's going on, man? This is an absolute honor, man. How you doing?
All good, my nigga. All good, man. Appreciate it.
I'll tell you, man, I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time, B. You one of my top 5 of all time, man. So it's thanks for taking a few minutes out.
Thank you, soldier. It's all good, my nigga. It's all good.
So there's some exciting stuff, man. The Cuban Links 2 actually coming out. I mean, I was starting to be afraid this was gonna be like Detox, something we always heard about.
You know, things had to really happen, and you know, plays had to get developed in order for this to really take off.
Well, having an album that good as Cuban Links, the first one, is that hard because everything else you ever do? Like, I mean, I thought Immobility and Lex Diamond, so I thought they was dope albums, but they didn't get nearly the acclaim that the first joint got because the first joint was so good. Is that like hard?
You know why?
Nah.
You know why? Because I think a lot of people didn't want to respect the fact that I was growing up.
Right.
And I wanted to make different music. I think people just was going off of their favorites and, you know, just being a fan of the first one and not really allowing the second one or the third one to be in that category because they kept fiending for this.
Right.
You know what I mean? People just fell in love with the first thing I done and said, yo, that's what I want, and that's the only thing that I'm willing to accept. Now, to me, that's not fair when it comes to a creative artist because you'll sit there and you'll sabotage me over some shit, but then the next artist will come in and do that shit and say that he tried to go to a next level, and you'll respect him. Feel me?
Yeah.
So my thing is like, yo, the fans be fickle sometimes, and you know, I can't do nothing, man, because that's why when we made the first Only Built for Cuban Links, we called it Only because only a few was going to understand it. You know what I mean? When it came to doing the second one, I felt like, yo, it's nothing for me to go back and be a drug dealer, but damn, I don't even sell drugs no more. So now I got to make a movie for you now. Now I got to be Robert De Niro now.
Okay.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's all I did was just basically carry that torch that I carried back in 95 and saying, yo, all right, I'll go back to doing this. That's not a problem, but I don't understand how people could not want to see an artist grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause one minute you want me to grow, and the next minute when I grow, nah, he ain't give us what we wanted. We wanted that old shit.
Right.
And then when I give you the same type of formula, he didn't grow. It's like it's a never-winning situation sometimes with the fans.
I was just talking to Joel Ortiz a couple weeks ago, and he was saying how nowadays it's like, yo, look at this first week. Yo, he sold more. It's all about numbers instead of like just MC skills, which is crazy.
And to me, that's corny. That's corny. You can't be acting like you trying to judge a nigga based on his sales bracket. It's like, yo, come on. You had G-Rap and Kane and them niggas. They wasn't worried about who sold the fucking most.
Right. Exactly.
Niggas ain't give a fuck about that. Niggas, it was all about respect. It was about, yo, he got busy on that shit. You know what I mean? And I feel like, you know, hip hop has become something that the money market took over. You know what I mean? The industry itself created this shit to be something that is not because of value. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of looking at creativity.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's been times I go to the radio, these motherfuckers is up there bored to death playing these same fucking records. They bored. They bored, and you could come in the building and you could feel the energy. You know how you come in somewhere and you be like, yo, it feel weird in here, man.
Right.
But it's nothing to be excited about. And I think around that time we came with Cuban Links, you had so many niggas out back then that was doing their thing. You was loving the music, whether it was B.I.G., whether it was Mobb Deep, whether it was fucking Snoop over there or whatever. It was like it was an energy that was coming. You know what I mean? Now it's like, alright, this nigga sold 2 million records, so put him on the radio.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, B, you know that shit ain't the truth right there.
I'm in my 30s, and when y'all was coming out, you know, that was my stuff right there, man. I felt every word, B, for real.
Alright, so that's what it is.
I wanted to get a quick your quick opinion. I just did a feature on Slaughterhouse. I don't know if you're familiar with, Joel Ortiz, Joe Budden, Royce the Five, Crooked Eye, their whole movement. Now, some people keep calling them like the new wu-tang in a way that, 4 individual MCs, you know what I'm saying, come and doing the group thing. What is your feeling on something like that? I'm curious.
Let me tell you something, my nigga. I love that. You know why I love that? Because you got 4 fucking talented MCs from all over the world getting together, and they definitely representing as one, you know what I mean? And I think that's the most important thing, is like, when you think of them names that you just said, all them niggas know how to rhyme.
Yeah.
All them niggas is passionate hip-hop gangsters for real. So that's interesting right there. That's something that I could see me going out copping at, because you know what? Them niggas, it ain't about who sold the most records.
Right.
It's just about hip-hop. It's about talent. It's about compatibility that you getting on wax with niggas from different parts of the world.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's like, yo, that's something that I think that we all need to really start paying attention to, because that's what's going to keep hip-hop alive. If we keep sitting here listening to this shit that's not influencing us to be a better MC or look at making better music, then we fucked up. Hip-hop is really going to be over in a minute, B. I don't want it to be over, you know what I mean? I love to hear creations like that. And I think that at the end of the day, that record is going to blow. We got to look at it like, yo, man, it's just about the music. It ain't about an individual artist no more, you know? It's about building a brand that people could say, yo, I respect that brand and what they dealing with.
Right.
You know, when Wu-Tang came, we came with something that was totally different. Left field, 9 MCs on one record. You hardly ever get shit like that. So to me, it's like, what they doing is a modern day of what we done. You know what I mean? Come with something creative and basically innovative, and people going to sit there and they going to be into it. Trust me.
Yeah.
I know what Joel do. I know, I did some shit on his album or whatever that's crazy, that when I listen to him, it's like, that nigga's a beast right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did the Purple Tape tribute too. He rocked that stuff too, man. He's a big fan. They always talk about, y'all, when they doing their tracks, and sometimes they just do long verses. They don't always do the hook, or one person has a short verse. They always reference you. They're like, yo, Wu was able to do it, man. Ain't no reason we can't do it.
That's right. And I don't even know if you check this shit out. It's like, when you get a chance, I want you to go back and get Big Daddy Kane, Long Live the Kane, and tell me how many bars that nigga did. You gonna bug the fuck out. That nigga did about 40 bars, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's hip hop, baby. That's not worrying about if your hook is gonna be the catchy hook or the radio or this or that. I hate when people that shit, because it's like, I don't look at it like that. I look at it as just being that true fresh MC again, man.
Right.
That's all I want to do, man, is just rhyme, man, and make hot beats and go out there and go rhyme in front of the people, man.